Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to Monterey on Tonight, show number 94. And we're getting closer and closer to show 100, and it's coming down the pike. It's going to be here before you know it. And I'm so excited tonight to have in our studio our second movie star, but our first female movie star, and my co-host for tonight, Katie Norman.
I'm excited to be here.
Welcome, welcome. And we're going to show our audience all of the work that you've done. Probably going to have a couple of hours of all of your trailers and all the stuff you've done, Katie.
Awesome.
And it's so nice for you to be here. I tell you, and she came at the tail end of Car Week.
Yes, this has been exciting.
It's been have you seen all the fancy cars here in Monterey?
Oh my goodness, I
and
can't
Carmel?
keep up.
I tell you. And Katie, hotels full, restaurants full, streets full of cars. You can't get around this town. And if you folks are thinking about coming over to the Concours d'Elegance and Car Week on the Monterey Peninsula next year, you better come early, because they predicted 80,000 people for this last week, and we probably got 100,000.
I was going to guess more.
And the freeways were jammed. Yeah. The streets were jammed. We were over in Carmel last night, and it was like
it was like a concert.
Like a concert let
went.
out, or maybe it was like New York City after the Madison Square Garden lets out.
Exactly.
Anyway, I know you folks are watching over there in Fresno, and you missed a lot of fun over here, because that's what this show is all about, fun. And Katie and I went over last night to see Debbie Davis at the Cypress Inn. What a performance she gave, and she does it every Saturday night. Tonight's Sunday night. Every Saturday night from 6:30 to 9:30 at the Cypress Inn.
What a gem of a woman. She was incredible.
Isn't she something else?
Gosh, her control of the room, her voice, even after 3 hours.
3 hours long. I mean, that you can't go anywhere. And, of course, earlier we had dinner at Clint Eastwood's Mission Ranch.
That's like my new favorite place now.
There it is. That's kind of my thing. We go to the Mission Ranch, and then Gary gets to sing at 8 o'clock.
That was definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
Close second, though, was when we arrived, and there was the fog that had descended over the field, and I walked through the beautiful restaurant that's, of course, elbow to elbow with people. There's a herd of sheep grazing gently in the background.
Yeah, the Mission Ranch, there's only beautiful. One of a kind. One of a kind Mission Ranch. If you folks ever come over to the Monterey Peninsula, I sound like the Chamber of Commerce, but if you ever come over to the Monterey Peninsula, you gotta go out to Clint Eastwood's Mission Ranch. A beautiful spot, and he saved that place. 30-some years ago, they were going to tear it down and build condos.
That would have been a travesty.
Oh, isn't it great?
Who could look at that property and think, what
we're
should be here instead?
We're going to build some condos. Let's just tear all those buildings down and build some condos. And then where would the sheep go to live?
Hopefully with me.
She loves animals.
Boy.
There's
even one black sheep. It's like I'm in a fairy tale.
Yeah, it is. Did you notice that?
I sure did.
One black sheep at the Mission Ranch out there grazing. This is a beautiful area, folks, and that's why they decided to have the Concours d'Elegance here, and they've had it every year for I don't know how many years, but it's a special occasion, and I think the word got out, and half of the valley and the Bay Area, they all showed up here. I heard the freeway 101 was bumper to bumper.
Man, even down in LA, the 101 can be counted on for always being jam-packed with people. It can be 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was jam-packed up here for Car Week. Anyway, tonight we're going to do something that we haven't done before. We're going to present a concert by none other than Prince. And, we have a lot of artists that have passed on. Prince, of course, has left us. But his music remains. His concerts remain. So we put a little compilation of all of his different videos together, mostly concert videos. And so tonight we're featuring Prince on show number 94 of Monterey on Tonight. So, Dylan, let's get started with Prince. And that was from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame several years ago. Katie commented, God, he really looks young. Because he
His
was.
hair was so bouncy and vibrant.
Yeah, that was many years ago. Is there a date on that, Dylan?
2004.
2004, 20 years ago.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. But that's what I like, doing, bringing these folks back and presenting them to the audience of today. Katie, in the last 15 minutes of this show tonight, Dylan, our TD, is going to choose 3 music videos by artists of today.
Dylan's choice?
Dylan's choice,
All right.
15 minutes. And Dylan, you
excited.
got them all picked out for tonight?
Yep.
You going to surprise us with people like Dua Lipa and Billie Eilish and Katy Perry and all these people Gary never knew? That's what's fun.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah,
Dylan's
because
little Easter eggs at the end.
do you know when Dylan played Billie Eilish for the first time, and I began to realize what a great artist she was going to be and is,
Definitely.
and then, the big hit, What Was I Made For, from the movie Barbie. I heard that song and I go, oh my goodness. And then one night I played it on the air and it actually made me cry. Yeah.
That's how you know.
That's how you
They've
know
got
they
it.
gotcha. They gotcha. Anyway, you're watching Monterey on tonight. We're so happy that you tuned in. We're here every Sunday night from 6 to 9 o'clock on channel 27.10 here in Monterey, on channel 16.1 in Fresno, and we stream it live on the internet at kmbytv.com. Tell your friends. We need more people to watch us because when our ratings go up, we can raise the prices of the advertising.
Yeah.
And then we
Help
can
us help
stay
you.
alive and keep doing this. Because I want to keep doing it. Hello, how are you? Somebody out in the parking lot. Anyway, I want to call up right now, if Dylan can find it. Katie's got a reel of some of her work. And I think this would be a great time to show you some of the scenes and the work that this young lady has
Which one
done.
did you want?
Which one have you got?
I have one that's labeled TV film, one that's labeled music, and one that's labeled model production.
Which one would you
All right.
like?
Publications.
Which one shall we start with?
Oh, gee.
Come on.
Dealer's choice.
Oh, dealer's choice. Okay, music. Let's try music.
Music.
Let's go for
All right.
music. Are you ready?
Queued up.
Here comes Katie Norman.
Back it up, pressure, back it up, don't stop.
Your stare, those eyes, your lips, your smile, your hips, those thighs, not the boogie, not the vice, deep night.
I wanna get away, 'cause you know that
Like me, yeah, like me.
Ricky ticky ticking dynamite. Hands on sight, tussle like a title fight. I've been locked up tight, body howling every night. Lioness. Love. There's nothing you can know that can't be known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Hit hard, we about to tear it up in this yard. Turn up the lights, it's game time. I'm going for that line with the sauce and the knots, you're all mine. Tell me suit up or shut up, adrenaline in my veins. I came to play, you're gonna know my name.
Stay low, hit hard. Stay low, hit hard.
And you know that is her father, Joe Norman,
Hi, Dad.
NFL football player for the
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks. My
Yeah.
goodness. And I got to meet him a long time ago.
Oh, he loved you.
Oh,
So did my mom.
thank you. I hope they're watching tonight, and if they're not, They're going to see this on the archive show.
Yeah, they might be getting ready for bed. with
Well,
that
they're on
3-hour
the
time
East
difference,
Coast, right?
so
They're on
yeah.
East Coast time.
Ohio. Well, technically that's
Hi, guys.
Midwest.
Is it Midwest?
I had. And
Ohio?
what's funny is I had no idea because we're on Eastern Standard Time. Pennsylvania neighbors us, and I got a lot
They
of family over
change,
there.
yeah.
And we are the easternmost state of the Midwest.
Of the Midwest.
And I found
Wow.
out when I moved to Vegas that I was from the Midwest because I said the word pop.
Oh.
And everybody made fun of me, and they were like,
Oh.
"Oh, you're from the Midwest." I'm like, "No, I'm from the East Coast." They're
East
like,
Coast.
"No, you're not." And then I
Well,
looked it up. It's like, gosh, learn something new every day.
I met this young lady 10, 11 years ago because she is my granddaughter's godmother.
Yes.
That's how we met.
Hi, Audra.
Audra Bell.
Autumn
I
and
hope
Atlas.
Audra's in Atlas and Autumn are watching tonight down in Atlanta. And what prompted this to happen was a string of texting, and her name popped up. And I thought, oh my goodness, she's a movie star. We got to have her on this show.
I was so happy when I saw that text come through. I accepted that invitation faster than anything I ever have.
And she's here. She's in our studio in Monterey,
Good job,
California.
Audra.
And a good time to get her here because of Car Week.
Wow, yeah, I had no idea until I flew up here and saw the action.
Lots of action.
You really brought
here,
me in at the best time.
Katie, it was meant to be. It just
was.
happened.
There's
Anyway, you're
serendipity.
watching Monterey on tonight, and now we're going to go back to video of Prince and a little bit more music from Prince. Dylan, take it away. And welcome back to Monterey on tonight. This is hour number 2. It's our 7 o'clock hour. This is my co-host. She is here from Hollywood. She is a movie star person. She's been in a lot of flicks. We can't play the Jay Leno because we don't have it, though, do we?
Yeah, I'm
We got to
still
figure
trying to
out
get my hands on that
what we
clip.
got to figure out. You know what? Dylan is the master at finding stuff. So we're gonna have Dylan go dig and see if he can find the Jay Leno clip with you.
Dig it up, Dylan.
What was it called, Donna?
It was the season 2 premiere of
Season 2 premiere
of Jay Leno's Garage.
of Jay's Leno's Garage.
and it
Go
was the
see if-
Magic Castle skit.
Magic Castle skit. Go see if you can find it. It's probably there somewhere.
Jay's in Disguise. Maybe
Jay's
that's
in
why we can't find
Disguise
it.
on that one? No. Jay Leno's Garage. I watched.
I have pictures of
Do you
me and
have
him from
stills?
it.
Okay. Well, maybe you
I'll
can
send those on the break.
send the stills, and we'll show the stills. But she's been in a lot of stuff, and I feel so honored to have
The
a
honor's mine.
movie star in the house tonight. Miss
Bless
Katie Norman. Can you put her name? I know you're looking for that Jay Leno thing. Can you put her name on the script?
Dylan
See
is
that?
on it.
He is. Oh, listen, this guy is something else. Actress, model, singer, songwriter. I mean, so talented. And it's, you know what? When we were over at the Mission Ranch last night, you could have come up and sang.
You were a tough act to follow.
No.
Gary.
Well,
I
we
couldn't
had
mess with
Patty
that.
Gilbert there.
Who was also a tough act to follow.
Patty is a singer, and she hits the. Well,
Hi, Patty. I've been texting with her today.
Have you? Oh, yeah, she's a sweetheart. And she goes to the Mission Ranch like I do and sings at the piano bar, and she sings at other venues here on the Monterey Peninsula.
She had one today at 4.
She's been a co-host on this show, Patty Gilbert. She had the nice looking hat.
I'm going to have to look that one
hat?
up.
Remember that hat? I think we might even have a picture. We might put that on the screen.
She had a great hat
didn't
last night.
Didn't you guys take a picture together? I
We did. We took some video
I might
together.
have it. I might have it on my phone. We'll put it on.
She is a beautiful
now,
person
I have
inside
to
and out.
write. See, here's what happens. I say these things, Katie, and then I forget to do it. So I'm going to put picture.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Picture of my friend, okay, Patty Gilbert. Gary said, show the picture.
So let it be written, so let it be done.
That's right. And you know, I have to do that a lot. I have to write down because it comes to me. And I go, I better write that down because I might not remember. And I've watched the replays of the show where I've said I'm going to do something, and then I don't do it because I didn't write it down.
Thankfully, there's a digital reminder.
Yeah, well, the repeats of the shows are my digital reminder.
Because what I do is I make the list,
Yeah.
and then I put it down somewhere, and then it's like it vaporizes.
No! You lose the list?
I'll find notebooks with lists, and it's like, I meant to do that.
Oh my goodness! Hey, don't we have another little clip of in the computer, Dylan, of Katie? We did the we did
music.
Music.
class.
Okay.
We have TV, film, and then model.
Okay, let's do TV film right now. This is
right.
Katie Norman. That's this gal right here. Let's go see.
Well, I keep on thinking about you.
We're ready.
I'm here with all the troop, and we're thinking about you, and we just miss you so much. The premiere last night was unbelievable. They put Sophia in your principal role, and she did pretty well, but it was not as great as you were in the rehearsals. The reactions are coming in.
Did you bring the bikini?
I think that's it. Yes. And you were in Pachanga. You did the commercial
was.
for
That was so fun.
the casino. And you were. She was telling me as that was all on the air where it was made and filmed. And
I was the Ocean Phoenix Mermaid.
the Ocean Phoenix Mermaid. So out of all of that we just saw, Katie, what was your favorite role in that? Did you have a favorite thing that you did there?
I really had a good time on Welcome to Chippendales. That was
Welcome to Chippendales. Now, if you don't know what Chippendales, a lot of people don't know what Chippendales was.
Really?
Oh yeah, tell them what it
They
was.
still got it in Vegas, I think.
It's still there.
It's still around.
Wow.
It was the
And
first
you
ever
spent-
male review.
You spent a few years in Vegas.
I did. I moved there right after college.
Ah.
I thought it was so cold in college. I was like, I gotta move somewhere where it's hot all the time.
Ah.
And my first winter there, it snowed.
In Vegas?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
There was cactuses covered in snow. It was
Wow.
unusual, but of course, it would be the winter that I get there.
You know, we've done a lot of TV shows now, 94 shows, and it's such a joy to have a professional from Hollywood in the studio and in town. And you're just, you're a breath of fresh air to our little facility here in Seaside, California, where we do this show every week. You really are.
You are too kind.
Ah.
Bless you for saying that.
And we're having
I feel
so
the same
much.
way.
And I'm infecting her with the fun thing. You know, we're having too much fun. I told her every once in a while I do that Regis Philbin thing. I'm out of control.
He has the strongest Regis energy. I love it.
Too much energy. Anyway, I want to thank our friends over at Mountain Mike's Pizza because we are so fortunate that we are delivered that wonderful pizza every week from Heidi at Mountain Mike's, Broadway and Fremont. If you guys want the best pizza, in my opinion, I say that because there's other good pizza, but in Gary's opinion, if you want the best pizza, you go to Mountain Mike's. And I have the number written down over here, my cheat sheet. It's 831-899-7900. And call them up. Say, hey, Heidi, or whoever answers the phone, we want a pizza like the pizza you delivered to the KMBY TV studios for Monterey on tonight.
I had a piece on the break. It was fantastic.
Did you have some?
I had the veggie, and it was
The
fantastic.
veg. There you go.
And I'm picky about pizza because the small
And-
town I'm in
Really?
has one pizza place that has been there for over 100
You're
years.
down in Manhattan Beach?
This is for where I grew up in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio.
So,
Okay.
and they have one landline that with no call waiting, so it's like calling for concert tickets.
Oh, no.
And they have such fantastic pizza. I always said that I don't like any pizza, but Kosher House pizza from Worcester until
There
I
you
had a
go.
bite of this.
There you go.
Now I want
we ought to
mountain
call him on
Mike's.
the phone and say, "Hey, Katie wants a pizza. Can
I
you
got a new
send it?"
favorite in California. Thank
There
goodness.
you are. Can you send it to California? Then we get some of your hometown pizza, and we'll do a taste comparison.
They do that actually.
Do they?
They send a half baked one. It's like, well, it was $150 a couple years ago. I don't know what it is now. It could be $1 million now, but
Anyway,
good.
we are featuring tonight on show number 94 some clips from Prince. Now, you know, he's been gone for a while, but he was a great performer.
so good.
So good. And she was asking me what my favorite Prince song was, and I liked Purple Rain.
Such a good
What's your
classic.
favorite?
Definitely the most beautiful girl in the world.
The most beautiful girl in the world. So we have to make sure we find that, Dylan, for her tonight. That Prince
Such a
does
good
that
one.
song. Most beautiful girl in the world. And Dylan, you were looking for something. The Jay Leno thing, did you find anything?
Oh, it looks like it's on Peacock, but I don't have a Peacock account.
Oh,
but
we gotta get
that's where you can
Now
watch
you got to
it.
have a million different
I know
streaming
you're gonna have all
subscriptions.
Does anybody out there have a Peacock account that we can borrow? Give us a call at 375-1919, area code 831. Maybe Tony over in Hilmar. He may have a Peacock account because he's the president of my fan club. Tony, are you watching tonight? Give us a call. Do you have a Peacock account so we can show? Because I don't have a Peacock account. That's
Hook
you
us
know,
up.
I think my parents have one, but
Your parents have one?
I don't know the password, so
Oh,
I'd have
my
to get it
God.
from them.
Well, let's see. Let's call Karen and say, Karen, we need to borrow your password so we can show Katie on Peacock on Jay Leno.
Jay,
That's
if
how
you're
we do
watching
things.
this, I never got the footage.
Yeah, they never gave her the footage. Come on, what's the matter? Anyway, all right, we're going to get back to a little bit more Prince right here, and then we're going to bring in our next hour guest, Barbara. I'm not going to say her last name because I might get it wrong, so we'll wait till we get her in there because I always do that. Some of these names really throw me for a loop, so we'll wait till we get Barbara
Not
in there.
everybody's
But
as
she's
easy
an
as
author.
Norman.
That's easy. That's easy. Norman is easy, but her last name, I'm not going to even take a chance. But she's an author, and she wrote Revenge at Peter's Gate, and so stay tuned for her. She'll be on shortly. And now we're going to go back.
Do you want to do the shorter one then?
Do you have something?
No, I was going to say, do you want to do the shorter video since she's going to come in? Or do you want
Yeah, let's do the shorter video. Yeah, let's do that because I don't want her to be out there too long sitting in the green room because Charlie will talk her ear off.
And she's waiting to eat her Mountain Mike's pizza until
And-
after she's on air.
Oh,
so
she's gonna.
anxiously
She's gonna have the.
anticipating
Oh
that.
my goodness! I'm so glad you told me that.
Gotta
yeah,
let you know.
yeah. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go see a little bit more Prince, and then we're going to bring Barbara on our show number 94. Okay, it is. It's finished. You see how they just finish?
Abrupt.
That was abrupt.
But good.
That was an abrupt ending. That happens on this show.
What can you
In
do?
fact, anything can happen on this show.
Anything can
Yeah.
happen.
Anything can happen. And I use the word, I can deviate because I'm the boss and I can change things at the last minute.
That's right. It's good to be the boss.
And I have Dylan behind the screens and he's so good at that computer. Dylan, let's pop up the photo of Katie and Jay Leno. And I will describe, Katie will describe in that photo. It's coming up right now. Jay, see him on the left? He's in disguise. And that's Katie and Jay on the right. So tell everyone in TV land, Katie, leave that up for a second, Dylan, because the show was a kind of a fun show for you to do, wasn't it?
It was so much fun. Because it was all improv.
Because Jay dressed up in disguise. And was he like the guy that parked the car? What?
Yes.
Tell us how that all worked.
So we were filming at the Magic Castle, which is a members only,
Yes,
invite
I
only.
love the Magic Castle. I
So
got
fun.
to go to the Magic Castle once a long time ago.
I was going to say, I would expect you to be a member.
Oh, I
The
wasn't
only
a
the
member, but I
elite.
went in with a member and I got to experience the Magic Castle. Great place.
Very fun. Great people.
Very,
and
you
my
said
God, the
the
nicest
magic
people.
word. Very fun.
Fun.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
So so the whole gag was Jay was in disguise and he was being the valet guy. And
He was a valet guy then.
and he would drive up as the guests were leaving in their car, and there would be a variety of different things that would happen to try to get guest responses. Like there was like a homeless guy sleeping in the back that was an actor, and our bit was I was like the girlfriend that he had picked up, and he'd told that it was his car, and, this hot car that we were in, and this was me discovering that he was actually just the valet and it wasn't really his car.
Oh, wow.
So we'd do different takes where I'd, realize it wasn't his car. Sometimes I had, like, there was one take where I had a Jersey accent, and I said, you told me you were a producer, and I hit him with my purse, and I didn't know if that was too much, but he said it was good.
He likes it. See, do you see what's going on here with this lady? She knows how to have fun in this business, and that's what it's all about. I mean, come on, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
And you had fun doing that, didn't you?
Oh, I had such a blast. It was such a good
And
experience.
She got paid for it.
And like that, what's better than fun? Getting paid to have fun.
Getting paid to have fun. I mean, come on.
Living the dream.
That's it. Living the dream. Yeah. I'm going to see if I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you won't be here next week. You got to go back. She's got to go back to Hollywood. But
Such a shame.
Yeah. But I'm going to see if I can find a friend that's got Peacock, and we'll just find the clip of Jay. Now, someone's out there saying, well, Gary, you can afford, just sign up for Peacock. I don't want Peacock. I don't need Peacock.
There's so many different streaming stuff
My
to sign up
goodness.
for now.
And they keep, you know what they do? They start here, and they keep raising the prices and raising the prices and raising the prices. I think it started like at $6.99, and now it's like $14 or $15.
And now you can't share passwords.
And here comes the sirens.
They should come arrest the people that keep jacking up the price and changing stuff.
There he goes. Was that the police or was that the fireman? Let's see what it is.
Ooh, that's the ambulance.
It was the ambulance.
We must pray that they are all right.
Hope they're okay. I'll tell you, there were so many cars in town. I wish we had the picture, Dylan. Maybe we can go find it somewhere, of all of the fancy cars that got stopped by the highway patrolman on the Highway 1. There was like, oh, here comes another one.
I was going to say, that would be a cool segment.
This is number 2. This must be a big wreck. Was it? No, that's a police car. My goodness. See what happens here on the Monterey Peninsula during Car Week? See if you can find that photo.
Action.
There was like, I don't know, 15 or 20, there were Lamborghinis or Maseratis or something, and they were all on a roll, and they were speeding, and the highway patrolman went around them, and then he stopped behind the first one, and he made them all slow down and stop, and then he went and wrote each one a ticket.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
See, that negates the whole Californian driver theory where they can't give us all tickets. So if we all go 80, it'll be okay.
They were all going 80, and he got them all.
He hacked the system.
He figured it out. It was just
Good
like
for him.
just like you were talking about earlier tonight. We were talking about Justin Timberlake getting pulled over by a 21-year-old highway patrolman, and he didn't even know who Justin Timberlake was. You got the
gonna
video?
ruin the
Oh,
whole toy.
here we go. Roll that.
Are you guys still on?
Supercars pulled over. Look at this. 1, 2, 3,
Ooh, that's a cool one. The aqua one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think it was 10.
Was it 10?
Man,
They all got pulled over, and they were going like 90 miles an hour down Highway 1.
the local police department's going to be funded
No,
by those tickets alone.
No, it was a highway patrol.
Oh.
Because those guys, you
It
don't.
was 9. It was 9. Yeah. 9.
Was it CHP? Start it over again. I want to see if it was CHP, Dylan. If I could tell by the police car, see what it was.
May you never get pulled over by one of these.
See, you don't want to speed over here, even if you have a fancy car. That was a
Yeah,
highway patrol. CHP, yeah.
And it looks like 9 cars, actually.
Was it 9? Okay, 9 cars.
It's actually quite amazing he got them all.
You were on the screen again. Did you see that?
Accidentally had it.
Dylan got you on the screen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Jay. He always wears those Levi outfits.
He loves his denim.
Denim, yeah. Is that
looks
what
good on him.
Yeah. Jay Leno. I miss Jay Leno. Did you know, and I've done this one before, so if you guys are saying, Gary, you're just always talking about this. When Johnny Carson did The Tonight Show, it was Tonight Show with starring Johnny Carson. And then when Jay took over, it was just The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and they never said anything about starring. But then when the new guy, Jimmy Fallon, came on, that's 10 years ago, it's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Because Jay's such a humble guy.
That's it. He's a humble guy.
I didn't even pick up on that, and that's so on brand for him.
Isn't that something that he didn't want starring Jay Leno?
Take that off there.
Take it off. Don't need
I don't need that.
But Charlie in the green room says, Gary, it should be Monterey on Tonight starring Gary Morris.
Heck yeah, it should.
And I said, no. I have too many people who think I'm a narcissist now. We don't want to do that.
You are the opposite. We gotta get that starring Gary on there.
Starring Gary Morris. Okay, it's 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. Do you know what happens at 8 o'clock?
What happens
at 8 o'clock? Wendy Brickman is going to call in, and she is the marketing genius on the Monterey Peninsula. Right. And she also helps me book this show. And so she's going to call in and tell us everything that's happening this coming week, because now we just finished Car Week, but there's something else coming up for the next week here. There's always something going on the Monterey Peninsula. Here. Oh, lots of action. And so maybe this might be a chance for us to show a little bit more of Katie Norman. And now which one do we have left, Dylan? We did the music. We did the acting. And the what?
Modeling.
The modeling. Let's do the modeling right now with Katie Norman from Hollywood. And that's it. And that's the model part of her career, modeling part of her career.
The modeling segment.
The modeling segment. Katie Norman from, I like to say it this way, Hollywood.
I like the way you say it.
She's from Hollywood. All right, we have to get ready right now for none other than Wendy Brickman. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back with Wendy. We are having so much fun over here. We were whispering, if you could hear us whispering. Now, this is the first time, Katie, that we have ended the show with 5 minutes left.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first time ever?
First time ever. because we have no more videos. We went through all the Prince videos. So what do we do now?
Well, I do have one video.
You do?
Yeah, remember the one from the Revolution?
Oh, we do have one.
Ooh.
Ooh, shall we
We
go
like
out
the
on that
Revolution.
then, Villain? How long is it?
5 minutes.
Hey. That
Serendipity.
That might work because we have 6 minutes left. So we can talk for another minute. Then we can have Dylan go play that video. And then we can say goodbye, good night. And guess what next week is? Show
next
number 95. 95.
It's a good number.
Say it louder.
95.
95. Like I say, Hollywood. She's going to go back to Hollywood.
And then I can go and watch show 95.
And go watch next week. Did you have fun?
Oh my gosh, so much.
See that?
You're going to have to get the hook and drag me out of here.
You can go to, do you have a website?
Not
you have an
for my
Instagram?
entertainment
Do you have an
stuff.
Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
You have an Instagram?
It's private right now.
Oh, private. Come on.
I tell you, I'm terrible at promoting myself. But
Well, we got to change that. Katie,
I'm working on taking
K-A-T. Put the banner up on the screen. Katie Norman. You can Google her, and there's a lot of stuff, because I did. It's on Google. Katie Norman. Been in a lot of stuff. She's an actress, a model, a singer, a songwriter. Our second movie star on the show. The other one was a male, Brad Coffey. We're going to see Brad tomorrow at lunch.
Can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to have fun tomorrow with our whole little group. JB's going to be there. Gus, you're not going to be there, right? You got to go back to work, right? Gus got to go back to
miss
work.
you.
Dylan, are you coming tomorrow?
I don't know what's tomorrow.
We're having lunch. We're having a Monterey on Tonight luncheon tomorrow. But
You like
got
lunch, don't
you
you?
got to work, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to work.
What a shame.
He's over at McCate tomorrow, making good things
I
happen.
like the second syllable of that word.
Yeah, McCate. Anyway, it's been so much fun having you here tonight. Thank you for your attendance on Monterey on Tonight show number 94. Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes.
Still working on it.
Katie
Well, I'll get
Norman.
there.
Dylan
she's
Holmes.
from Ohio.
Yeah, oh, is she?
She's from Toledo.
See that? And you know who she was? She was married to Tom Cruise.
She was. She was my Joey on Dawson's Creek, one of my favorites.
See, there you are.
As
See?
a young lass.
What? See, now that was a Freudian slip.
It was.
Yeah, Katie
Maybe she'll be
Holmes.
on your show soon.
Maybe she'll show up and be a Hollywood star on Monterey on Tonight. Anyway, we're going to go out now with this Prince song. We'll see you all next week, show number 95. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
Good night, everybody.